So you were in Dubai, and why are you here?
Actually, what I expected to meet in Dubai is not what I met there.
Right, and then
So I could not sustain life there. I had to
you had to
retire
return.
home.
You had to retire home.
Yes.
Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, a place where all future millionaires come to get inspired. You know this already. This is your humble boy from the roots, Terry Forge. If you subscribe to this channel already, thank you very much. If not, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and be part of this awesome family. I am here again live in Bamenda with one of my boys here, Innocent. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm cool.
It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's my
For
pleasure.
me to see guys who've subscribed to my channel, they follow me all through. They even got to town and they invited me to come and see what they're doing after being inspired from out there and returning home and doing their own thing here. It's really an inspiration.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So just for the interest of our viewers, what's your name?
I'm called Bachi Innocent.
So and where are you from and where are we precisely?
I come from Bamendankwe,
Yeah,
and here presently this is my workshop, which is located at the New Road, leading to Amumeza.
leading to Amumezam.
Yes.
All right. So I'll come back to your workshop and what you do and how people can actually reach you if they want to, patronize your business and things like that. But before we get into that, the first thing you said to me when we met was that you were in Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was in Dubai.
you were in Dubai.
Yeah.
Right. So we have most people who will be thinking that are you okay or checking your temperature. A lot of youth are really inspired. They want to travel to Dubai. Some wants to go out by any means, no matter what country they are in. Are you really crazy or do you really mean that Dubai is not okay and you have to return home?
You know, out there in Dubai, the guys there,
Yep.
they don't want to speak the truth.
Right.
Yeah, because I was inspired by a sister of mine.
Yep.
She promised me as soon as I get there,
Yep.
I will not even need to rest for a day. I'll
Yep.
have a job.
Hmm.
But actually, when I went there, it was like a total hell to me.
Right.
Yes, compared to my life home.
Your life home.
Yeah, so I had to.
So you felt that the life you had at home was better than the life you then met in Dubai.
Actually.
Yeah. Right. So let's before we fast forward to you traveling in Dubai. So what were you doing home at the time before you went to Dubai?
I just completed secondary school
Hmm.
at that time.
Yeah.
So actually, when I
Yeah.
completed when I already have a family
You
to
had a
take care
family.
of.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I could not continue.
Hmm.
I had to stop there
Yeah.
and start hustling.
That's how hustling.
Yes.
Right.
So I came to my mind. I did a lot of things before going to Dubai.
Okay.
I hustle. I do all sort of jobs
Yeah.
around the village, around the
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
Yes. Then later on, I had to travel to Dubai under an influence of my sister.
Right.
Yes. So when I went there,
Hmm.
life was not that good to me.
Hmm.
What I expected was not what I met.
Hmm.
So I had to come back home and try another means.
So what you're saying is that you were part of the Shomenkam, which is what we sorry. I know many people might be thinking what is Shomenkam.
Yes,
It's one of the
I've
biggest
been
club.
part.
It's one of the biggest unemployment club that we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
here in Cameroon. It's called Shomenkam. Many people can relate. And if you've been part of Shomenkam before, let us know in the comment section and know what your experience is. As you said, you were hustling and bustling around the town, the village, and so before he thought of traveling to Dubai. So you had your sister, she was already in Dubai.
Yes.
Some people say if you have someone already there, they make life easy for you and things like that. How different was your experience then?
Well, I would say maybe the Dubai at first that
Mm.
people knew
Yeah.
was not what I met there in 2017 when I was there.
Right.
Yes. Because actually, the people who went before that time, I must confess, they lived a life there that was a good life. They
Okay.
had good jobs with good salaries.
That's good.
Yes.
Hmm.
You know, when you go out for an adventure, the
Yeah.
family home,
Yeah.
they will depend on you. They will
Yes, you're a family
expect,
man, you said, yes.
yes, they will expect to have something from you, maybe monthly.
Yes.
Yes. So the salary I had there was not that
Encouraging.
encouraging that I will even have to sustain life.
Right. So how encouraging is encouraging? Because those are the kind of things that they want to hear. Because
Yeah.
many youths think once they get to Dubai or they get to any other country, once they arrive at the airport, there'll be marbles on the floor, there'll be gold, there's
No
tie,
way, no way.
and they start collecting this money.
No
Now you're
way,
talking
no
about
way.
salary not
You,
being
you,
encouraging.
you need to work. To
Right.
work. Yes.
When you say work, I've heard many people say they work longer hours in Dubai. How long are the working hours?
It depends on the company you join.
Okay.
Yes, it depends on the company actually.
Okay. So
Because
for your company, what was your experience?
I had 7 hours of work a day.
7 hours a day,
Yes,
yes.
7 hours of work a day.
Okay.
Was the nature of the work that was really discouraging.
In nature.
Yes,
Okay.
the nature of the work was really discouraging compared to the salary they paid.
Okay.
Yes, so I managed for the short being that I was there
Yeah.
before coming.
Before coming home.
Yes.
So you've been to Dubai, and without any problem in your mindset, as you said, you decided to come home. But before you come home, didn't people discourage you? The people who are behind?
Yeah, actually, they refused that I should not come home. I should continue hustling.
Mm.
But what I really went through
Yeah.
is not something I can explain
Right.
right now.
Okay.
So I only had to come back.
You only have to come back.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that all everyone experience and challenge are all difficult, and sometimes it's very even more difficult to tell, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, which is something that we must also take on board. I think there are lots and lots of youth who are out there who are in Dubai who maybe they were in the same position as yourself, and they were finding it difficult to come home. If you want to advise them, what advice will you give them?
Home will always be home.
Good. Home will
Yes.
always be home.
Home will always be home, as I can
Right.
say. Well, as I earlier said, I said those who went before that
Before.
time I came,
Yeah.
they were really fine.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot begin to explain the type of jobs people get into out there. All we need is the money.
The money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the people that went before that time I went there,
Yeah.
they were fine. The advice I can give, but to those who are still like having the thoughts of going
To
to
Dubai.
Dubai.
So I was
Yes.
going to come to that. We should fast forward. No, that's good. So for those youth who are here who think that um, Dubai is the almighty, or Europe is almighty, America is almighty. We're not stopping anybody from traveling. I'm going to ask him to share his experience, but we know that traveling too is education, and it gives you a lot of exposure. It makes you to value things that you've never valued around yourself. So if you have opportunities to gain all this exposure and experience, yes, but from his own experience, just learn what you think we can expect. So, what do you think you can advise the youth who are here and they're looking forward to travel?
Anybody that is here and having the mind to travel out,
Yeah.
most especially where I've got the experience is Dubai. I can't
Yep.
talk about Europe. I can't talk about
Yeah,
America.
that's fine.
Yes, my experience I got in Dubai. If I want to advise someone here, I will actually tell that person if you happen to have that money to spend to put the visa,
Yeah.
do all the necessary documents to go to Dubai,
The
I'd
flights, yep.
advise you engage in a business back home here.
Mm.
Yes.
That's a good advice.
Or
Yep.
likewise, because going to Dubai, you cannot compare the money you used in documents like preparing to go to Europe. Yes. So there in Dubai, it gave me a lot of discouragement, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot from there.
Good.
Just as Riley said, traveling is part of education.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
When I came back from Dubai, my mind was that broad.
Yep.
Yes.
It's thinking
And if
differently
I must confess, actually I've succeeded with the experience again from there.
from Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah, right. So that's why we just say traveling is education. It gives you a lot of exposure. So when you return from Dubai, you decided to open your own business here in Bamenda. Did you learn this trade before you traveled? Did you learn this trade in Dubai? When did you happen to learn this trade, and when did you come back?
All right. When I came back here 2017.
Okay.
Came back 2017.
So how long were you in Dubai then?
I did not overstayed in Dubai. I went there early 2016 and I had to come back
Okay.
2017. So
Okay.
the stay there was not that long.
It was not that long.
Yes. So when
Okay.
I came back, I could not just sit like that. I ride on a Okada.
Okay.
I got myself involved in transport.
Transport business, yes.
Yes, Okada section.
Okada business, I haven't said that. I think it's also a very lucrative business given the nature of the routes that we have
Yes.
here in Bamenda, especially if you're driving your own. Because I spoke to an Okada man today. Okada, in essence, is a motorbikes, who do carry people, transport people from one place to another in our town and in our cities. And it's a very good means of transport due to the nature of the roads that we have. I did speak to one Okada driver today,
Okay.
and I was trying to ask him, so how much money can we make from Okada in a day? If I buy it and give it to you to drive, how much money can I make in a day? I think he said to me about
3,000 francs.
3,000 francs for
Yes.
balancing.
Yeah.
And if you actually but him driving, he may make about 8 or 9,000 averagely.
Yes.
So it actually works well if someone is buying and driving their own Okada. But having said that, if you have 2 or 3 or 5 Okada and they bring you 3,000 a day, that's also a very good investment. Sometimes people be thinking, okay, if I use 2 million to travel, it could probably buy you averagely how many Okada?
3.
Three
Because
Okada.
now
Yep,
the
3
bikes are
Okada.
now expensive.
Yeah, exactly. And that will be giving you about 10,000 a day. 10,000 a day. If you do the maths in a month, you'll be getting 300,000,
Yeah, for
which
sure.
is probably a lot of money, isn't it?
That's it.
And some of these jobs that we talk about going out in Dubai or how attractive they are, some might not even give you this amount of money,
Yeah.
which we are making reference to. So investing on such business, which is something he did mention, is an incredible business to start with, especially returning from home and having that bold mind to go around doing your own business and doing your own thing. I'm super proud, I tell you. I think that's the spirit of success we are talking about. People who land back from abroad, come home, get a motorbike, go on the road, and start doing anything they can do to feed their family. That's exactly the youths that we want to see leading tomorrow. Yeah. So when you return, you were doing the motorbike, and then what happened?
I did that. I ride on a bike for 6 months. So I later asked myself, will I succeed on this one?
Yeah.
I had to go into what I'm doing now.
Yes.
Yes. I gave myself a year
Mm-hmm.
to take on that trade.
Right.
And I succeeded for that 1 year. I engaged.
Yeah.
Then the following year now, I had to establish where I am
So
now.
you took 1 year to learn the trade
Yes.
and another year to establish.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
I
you, sir.
think you deserve more than an applaud because you have people who come out, they go to the workshop, they take 3 years down the line and they will not award them any certificate. But for him to learn in 1 year and then before he makes two, he's opening himself a workshop. He's really done well for himself, which is something you should be very proud of.
Thank you.
Your family, I hope they're very proud of you for you to leave home and return for them. You didn't just return and sit around like any other person, but you were hustling and making sure that you fit your family, and now you have to learn a trade on your own, and now you've opened your own workshop. That's something very important. So where are we exactly now?
We are at the New Road, Quen.
So we are around New Road, Quen.
Yes.
Right, so this is where your workshop is located.
Yes.
Here, New Road,
I'm located directly opposite Kenwood Hotel.
Okay.
The road you see there is leading down to Amumezam.
Down to Amumezam.
Yes.
Okay. So
and up this way leads to station.
Leads to station. So we are here in New Road and opposite which hotel again?
Kenwood Hotel.
Kenwood Hotel. The Kenwood Hotel is just here. I assume it's a yellow building.
Yes.
Which we can see
Yellow
from
and
here.
green.
The yellow and the green building, which we can see from here. And if someone wants to locate your workshop, what exactly do you do here?
If you want to locate my workshop from Amumezam,
Yeah.
you branch from Amumezam,
Yeah.
you drive about, let's say,
It's about less than 2 kilometers.
yeah, less than 2 kilometers.
2 kilometers to get here.
Yes. Yep. 2 kilometers from Neuro Junction.
Yeah.
That is from Amumezam. 2 kilometers, you meet me.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are going to go into exactly what you do here. I can see there's a very beautiful car behind you.
Yes.
Yeah. So what sort of work are you doing here, if we ask?
I spray cars.
Yep.
I spray cars.
Mm-hmm. So all this work, whoa. So are you going to do or put everything back into place in that car?
Yes, immediately when this is the second coat. I still have the last coat. I'll put there. What will be the varnish?
The vanishing.
Yes, I'll put the varnish on it, which is what is going to give the vehicle, the paint, the longevity.
Okay.
How the paint is going to stay on it.
On it. Okay.
Yes. So
you started painting this car from scratch, or how do you do this? So you sandpaper the car?
Yes, we do panel beating. This is in 2 sections. We do panel beating.
Yeah.
Then we do spraying. So as you can see, it's just that you came at the level where I've already put the paint on the car.
Okay.
You have really understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually when it comes, we scrape the old paint that is there.
Yeah.
We sandpaper it. We fill the positions that are worn out with putty.
Yeah.
Yes, with putty. After that, we sandpaper it. We put the first coat, which is called the primer.
Yeah.
We put the primer. And
Right.
after the primer, we now go into the final spraying.
Final spraying.
Yes,
Okay.
which is this one.
So if anyone wants to have their car or panabit their car and then repaint it and re-spray it, you're the right man to contact.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I do best.
That's what you do best.
Yes.
All right. So that's really good to know. And if someone wants to call you, what number can they contact you on?
All right. My WhatsApp number 675
Yeah.
08 5728. I have another second number, which is the business number.
Yeah.
677
Yeah.
42 8337.
Right. So for the interest of our viewers, we're also going to put these numbers on the description. If you need your car to be panabited and, you know, retouch or respray and, you know, just a new touch or outlook on your car, you can clearly see how much work they're doing here. There's evidence from their work. Please contact Innocent on the numbers that they've provided, and he would be very, very happy to assist in any way, shape, or form. I must say, I'm very impressed with the customer service that I've seen around here. I got here, so it's not just a one-stop shop. When you get here, there are multiple shops that I've seen around here, and I've seen some very hardworking youth around here.
Yes, yes.
So what I want to ask is, you took a year to learn,
Yes.
and you took a year to open your workshop. Is there anything you're doing to give back? Are you training any apprentices? Do you have any apprentices at the moment, or are you still working on your own?
I had about 6 apprentices.
Already?
Yes.
Wow.
So nowadays, the youth, I don't know what is wrong with them.
Yeah.
They will come today, absent tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't know if they actually know what they want. But presently, I have 2.
Yep.
Those are them.
So is this one of your apprentices?
Yes.
Hello.
This is the first one, and that is the second one standing behind me.
The first and the second one.
Yes.
So we'll hear from the apprentice. How long have you been here?
3 years now.
Like 3 years. 3 years. And for these 3 years, how do you think you're doing? You're doing great. Right. And yourself, how long have you been here? For about 6 months. And are you learning quite well? Yeah. Is there anything that you can do to encourage other youths to come here to learn a trade?
I'll try my best
to encourage them. Yeah, it's very important. As your patron is rightly saying, it's very important for kids to learn a trade. We know very well that the country is difficult, but we can only make it better ourselves. So it's quite important that we learn a trade. Someone know exactly what they do as a handwork, so that even if something fails you tomorrow, which you are hoping on, you can always fall back on your handwork. I'm glad to see that you have apprentices here that you are training, because the biggest thing that you do to contribute to your own community is by giving back. So it's not just the fact that you came in and you learn within a year or two, but you are actually to train and contribute positively towards our community. Yes. So you had 6 before, and what happened to the rest?
I don't know. As I can say, 6 of them. If I'm succeeding with 2 now,
yeah,
you just need to know it's headiness.
Right.
It's headiness. Yes. I've even like tried to encourage them. They come, they walk. I don't even take them for a pay, like asking some sort of fee from the parents.
Yeah.
I just want to encourage them, put them something in their heads.
Yeah.
Yes, provided you understand the situation we are involved here in this sector. Yes. So I just like try to gather them so that they might not be involved in 1 or 2 atrocities around.
Which is exactly what we want to see as a community, isn't it? So one of the biggest things that we expect is giving back in our community, and that is exactly what you're doing, no matter where a child has come from. And if you are interested in learning panel beating, please contact
Yeah.
innocent.
Pana beating and spraying.
Partner beating and spraying, please contact with those numbers that they've provided. He's here. He's even willing and ready to offer a free service for youths who are interested to learn the trade. This is a mouth blowing opportunity for those who are out there who do not have any handwork. But you have to remember, apprenticeship is the future. This is engineering we are referring to, and what can we do in this world without any engineering work?
No way.
Which is nothing. I know Cameroon, where we are at the moment, we are still at the stage of maintenance, but we are hoping that with the level of exposure and education that we are getting and investing in these industries, one day we will produce a car on our own,
For sure.
which we will definitely bring in the street. And for those who think that they can invest in the children in our community, or they can also invest in his business, or they can partner with him, you can contact him. What we want is for us to grow. Or are you open to partnership or things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Even though I've never had the opportunity,
yeah.
if happen to see someone who is interested to make partnership,
Yeah.
I'll be interested.
You'll be interested. Yeah, so he's interested in partnership. Partnership is things that make people grow. There is no one who grow a business on their own.
Yeah,
It's part of the Mobutu spirit. For those who come together, they would build a mountain. But if you're on your own, you tend to struggle, but it doesn't mean that you cannot also strive on your own. But with partnership, two heads are always better than one, which is a reference to Mary Parker Follett.
Yeah.
So two heads are always better than one, and that's one thing that we would like to see as a community. I'm glad you have some youth here which you are training, and if you have one advice to give to the youths that they are actually out there and looking forward to leaving the country, that they already have something doing. So someone who already have a job here in the country and they want to leave this job to go abroad, what would you tell them?
Actually, people have different mindsets. People have different reasons of traveling.
Right.
Somebody might maybe need to go and have some leisure.
Yeah.
Until you need to dialogue with him and know his reason of traveling. Before
that's right.
know the type of advice you give.
You give them. That's
yes,
true.
but to those who actually have a handwork here,
yeah,
and who want to travel out again, it will all depend the sector and the place you'll be traveling to. Yes,
yeah. I agree with you. Yeah.
To me, I have made life here better, and I have made this place my abroad.
You're abroad.
Yes.
That's a very good
But
one.
If I have the opportunity of traveling out to a better place,
yeah,
I will still do that.
You will take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm always an adventurer.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I completely agree with you. As I said, do not feel comfortable in one place, which is what he's trying to say. When you are here today, you think that something better can come somewhere again tomorrow. You can always be ready to move. But if you're fully established and feel that where you're going is not better than what you are already doing home, the greatest advice is, you focus in growing your business.
Yes.
And one thing we need, which the youths probably today they don't have, is patience. You can rightly say, youths come in today, by tomorrow they are all gone, because they want fast speed,
fast money.
Fast money. But this is not how it all stem out. He's talking about someone who left to Cameroon, they traveled to Dubai, and they came back from Dubai. They started driving Okada, from Okada to going back into workshop to learn and into opening a business. All that takes time. Yeah, it takes time. So this business was not open overnight, or was it open overnight?
No, it wasn't overnight.
It wasn't open overnight. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, it took me time. It
took lots of time.
Yes.
Yep. So to all our viewers, we're here at the garage or the workshop, live here in the garage. I can see the wonderful work they're already doing here. If you have a car that you need to retouch and to give it a brand new look, why not visit? So is there a specific name to your garage?
Coupled with the situation now, we don't need to give names, to put names. Yes.
Yeah, which is understandable. So we got the description of the garage and the contact numbers you can call, which we've already listed on the video. If you need to visit, come on and visit and also support our own. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Actually, I thank you. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
For coming.
You're welcome.
It is, in fact, I'm happy to share my experience. Yes, to the world. because I know people will also pick one or two things that will help them in the long run.
In the long run. You're right,
Yes.
100%. 100%. So also thank you very much for coming on my channel, and I look forward to speaking to more inspiring Africans like you, those who have traveled, they've returned home, and they are still doing a lot home to ensure that they support their community and also feed and support their family.
Yes.
You know, you're very welcome, and I really appreciate you. I know we met
Again.
in the workshop, but we'll probably have water at some point to
Yeah.
share. Uh, um, uh, you've have it here, all guys. You know, you've listened to him, you listened to his experience. As Israeli said, if you have anything that you could learn from it, you could hear it from his own voice and tone. You could tell it from the smile, the stress, and the suffering. Everything that we've been through together come out to build us to be a better person tomorrow. If you have the chance to travel, gain the experience, gain the exposure, you can return home and try to translate that experience and exposure into a positive note and support youth, as you've seen here in our community. Thank you once again for always clicking onto this channel. If not subscribed, again, what are you waiting for? It's your humble boy here, Terry Forge from the Roots. Please like, share, and subscribe and be part of this awesome YouTube family. And we'll see you again on our next one. And we say
Bye.
bye bye. Bye bye.